Okay, let's get into the things. Hi. We have new game, and the confirm button is now X. Not to be confused. Also, my eye itches. Okay. English. I don't speak any other language. I'm American. Not me. So, I don't know much about this game, just one of the twists. And, well, technically two of them. Oh, I didn't realize Bluepoint worked on this. Konami Computer Entertainment Japan. That just sounded like a list. Hideo Kojima. Is it Hideo or Hideo? And this one came out on the PS2 instead of the PS1. Big brain. David Hayter. Quentin Flynn. Like, holy shit, this is very much so trying to feel more like a movie. Wait, Phil Lamar is in this? I've never seen it with a space there, though, with the Lamar. I love when they point the guns and it makes that noise, because that's not accurate at all. So I do know that at first this game was despised. People have come around on it, though. That much I know. But, like, nobody talks about it. Maybe I'm just in the wrong circles. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. HD Edition. Okay. New game. We'll do that one. I do wonder how much harder this game is. I'm just gonna play it nice. Radar and marine intrusion. I don't know. This story is fictional. It's fictional. What's the point?
River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
Gear.
The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
George Washington Bridge. I don't know where that is, or if that's even a thing. It probably is, knowing America. I guess they did say the Hudson River. I'm not with it. I've been having some... It's been a week. Work is... I mean, it was Memorial Day. And retail is not fun. As one can imagine. Eepy. How is the cat? Nice. I also have pizza in the fridge, and I'm gonna make some calzones later. Keep telling yourself that. Whoa. This is a big improvement, though, I'll be honest. I mean, it was from PS1 to PS2, and I stand by, what generation number was, like, the 64 and PS2 and stuff, or PS1 and stuff? Was that 5? No, I think it was, like, Gen 4, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't think that Gen was good. No. I genuinely think it was the worst generation. Easily the worst for one reason. They were still learning how to 3D. And it just kind of caused a lot of jank. And a lot of those games have not aged well.
Our boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
I wonder how many years it's been since our end game. It's the best for me because my favorite games were 2D side-scrollers. Yeah, those were still good for obvious reasons. But, like, it wasn't until, like, maybe the end of the...
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting.
Oh, I guess he
huh?
survived.
I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I
PS2
didn't
gen
plan
was
on
alright
relying on
too,
this gadget
though my favorite
anyway.
gen of all
Private
time was
sector's not
the
so
360.
Bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
Wasn't that...
I'm happy as long as no one
This
gives me
generation.
any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified
Every
weapon
.com.
for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Also, Otacon looks very
The
different
mission
now.
objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid
Water.
confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last
I'm not
for
doing
hours.
any of this.
You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Fuck.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
You had a camera in the last game? Take a picture of his ass.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there,
Discharge.
no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh. Oh, fuck. What the hell is going on?
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
I'm just glad I have a silenced weapon this time.
KS-74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
What the fuck? Oh, he's looking at his cock. Ah, that's now you know he's Russian.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Makes funny face.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
How did he...
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not
I missed the art
necessarily. It
instead.
could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, is the sneaking going to be just as, like, broken in this game? Yeah. I can still move around with the D-pad. That's nice. What?
Snake, it looks like that door can't be opened from the deck. You can infiltrate the ship through other doors.
Just not that one. Do I press aim to fire and release to... How do I go into first person mode? Move back, please. Ah, I found it. It's right bumper instead of triangle now.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the
I
handle.
don't like that.
Make sure you keep doing it until the door is open.
He's very wet. Ah, nope, 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 nope.
It's the enemy!
I'm not good at this.
We've lost contact with Deck B. Backup unit, check it out.
Oh shit, they actually look now. Oh, hello. Ration.
The situation is normal. All clear.
The situation is normal, they say. in here? Oh, okay. What was that? I wish I could just, like, you know, crouch walk. Detailed. But no, I don't know why I'm coming back to this already. I'd agree. I think the 360 era was very good. I didn't really grow up with PlayStation though. PlayStation was more. I finally got a PS4 and have been enjoying them since. I'm alright, how are you? I'm very out of it, I will be honest. I'm very eepy. I think I hit him? I did, okay. He is also eepy. Oops. Okay, so that door doesn't work. That one does. Why am I back out here, though? Oh, fuck. I'm so far enjoying this game better. I like that I can still use the D-pad because that's what I was using on the previous game. Because it kind of allowed me to move around better. Had a surprising amount of socializing this week. And while that was fun, my batteries are definitely lower. Yeah, that's how I feel. Okay, let me...
Snake, those pipes you see along the wall and ceiling are steam conduits. They're thin enough to penetrate with gunfire. Don't touch the steam.
Penetrate.
One of those blasts from the hole will burn your skin off. You may be able to use it as a trap of some sort, though.
Not what I was wanting, but thank you. I just want to know where I'm supposed to go. Maybe this is just the wrong area. Aww. You get to sleep with him. I wish I could move the bodies. Ration. But no, I have no idea about this game. I just know the big thing that's coming up. Okay, if that's not... What about here, then? I believe I had a friend of mine said it was his favorite. I have a friend who also says this one's their favorite. Okay, so I was supposed to go there. Can I not go back that way? No, okay. I'm very lost. And we just started. Oh, this is where I came from. That's how I got here. Can I do anything with his body? No. I can't even pick up that because I don't have a USP. I have a USB though. I am funny. Go in here. Oh, nice. Bullet. Maybe there's something back upstairs. Kind of like that you also slow down going up and downstairs. A nice little detail. Silence is golden. I hit him. Go up those stairs. Come on, dude. Pass out already. I already hit you with one. There we go. Let's see, can I go in here? Nope. Crashing. Oh wait, no, I already went through here. Okay. See if there's a staircase on this side. Maybe this is where I need to be. Yep.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place.
Yes.
Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
Are grenades over here now? Nope. So why bring it up? You can use this item that you don't have. Thank you for the ration. Yeah, honestly, so far this game is far better than the first one. Which isn't saying much, let's be real here.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be
Boom.
sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
That's the usual method? Oh, they meant it was there. Okay. I thought it was up here. Pumpkins. Boards. Yep, there's a camera. Oh, he's dead. That's not ketchup. Can I just shoot it? Nope. That's a lot of infrareds. What are you talking about? Booty. I do know that the games start getting far, far more, homoerotic now.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
So yeah, because of my tiredness, it's definitely going to be a more laid-back stream. I even had a coffee. Didn't do anything. Never does. Caffeine don't do shit to me. It's very unfortunate.
Snake, did
I
you
still
find out
miss
where
the
that
art.
ship is headed?
I'm looking
Instead.
at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Also, it's interesting, like, what got him to come back to do this work? Because, like, where it ended, he just wasn't going to anymore. Maybe it's something that they'll get into later.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points in the tanker
Russian.
hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
I just find it funny that they talk about VR training.
At once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon. Even
That work, he ran off.
Death.
He ran
I
out
have a
coworkers
bad
to
feeling
harass.
about this mission. You
Yeah.
swore this to me that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go.
Also,
I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind
Oh,
you
of
that
course
you are
it's
carrying
Olga.
my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
like, why isn't she wearing the camo at top? It's such a stupid trope. 'Cause she girl, she needs to show off titty.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You
Oh,
men,
he found someone to
we're all the
harass.
same.
Who are you?
Oh, and she has
Nomads. Wanderers.
she has armpit hair.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
She cute though. There's like 3 other
Not
guns.
there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
What the
You
fuck
know
is?
what you're doing.
He's getting a good look.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Wait, did that have a? Oh, that's cool.
And that
I thought she was
brings
gonna,
our
like,
tour
kick
to
it.
its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Oh boy, our first boss.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield.
I wonder if there's an
Conflict
actual,
and
like,
victory were my
knife that
parents.
does that, though.
The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to
Alright,
me.
girl, I don't care.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Can I get out of that position now? Can't tell. Here, can I just shoot that? Oh, thank you. I was going to shoot it myself, but... Game.
Take this.
Oh shit, that's a grenade.
Take this.
I didn't mean to hit her. This aiming is not the best, but it is still better. There we go. How are you still up? Thank you. She can really take it. Wink. Oh, that's nice. You'd think after his last mission, he'd learn... what's going on with his bandana there? He'd learn that, like, you know, women can do things too. The fuck is that?
Cypher.
Cypher.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet
GRU?
up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
Anonymous.
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only
That's
knew her
what a
for 2
stepsister
years.
is.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is
E.
Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Well, since she's asleep... No, I'm not continuing that joke. Oh, I'm already full on life. Okay. How do I get back up? Because I am stuck here. Oh, I just have to do that. Okay. Actually, do I want to go that way or this way? What's up here? Can I go up it? I can! You think Snake would have, though? Yes, too. So this was after 9/11, so we wouldn't see the Twin Towers. Oh. Ah, yes, New York, known for having only tiny buildings. Did I still miss? I think I hit him. I hit him. Wet box. I've got a wet box. Don't ask. Oh. Okay, it was already loaded. Didn't mean to do that. Radar, no use. Mood. Oh, fuck.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Backup squad to deck D. Guard the galley area.
You have an aquarium? Wait, what? I don't have an aquarium. I wish I did, honestly.
Who's there?
Bro, you should be... There we go. I really wish I had an aquarium. I just don't have the money for it, and I don't trust Rose. It's a wet... Oh my god. One of these days, I will learn. Oh my god. Okay, bye. Oh.
Freeze. I typed up the enemy request.
Aquariums are nice though, but probably annoying to clean. If I have the auto clean stuff, and you know, get like the kind of animals that will eat it. But again, like big tanks are just weirdly expensive.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
And I'll never get that.
To deck C. Secure the stairs.
I also just fully forgot what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
countered the enemy's request for backup.
Search into Deck B, outside staircase. Surround the target.
No sleep. They just sleep. They sleep. Am I just supposed to leave now?
Return to your positions. Increase
Is that my goal?
Understood. Deploy search team to the portside staircase. Deck B. Increase security precautions.
Or do you think I'm supposed to go this way? Let's see, can I? I don't know if this worked. Oh, okay, no, it does not.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
The situation is normal. All clear.
I should have hit both of them. Or not. He should turn around eventually. There we go. The annoying thing is once you start holding down the button, you can't really do anything about it. Wait, what? See? What a good show. Wait. That's definitely of Metal Gear.
Freeze.
Why has he got so many flies around him? He's supposed to be stinky. Oh, goodbye, flies. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
Yes.
It's a decent one. USP.
The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
You have something better
What
to
you're
tell me?
wielding right now is a
That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I do just need to leave. Right in the booty. Oh shit. I didn't think he'd come up here. Okay. I feel I should have been seen there. I'm not upset. I'm just confused. Otacon, I just kind of need you to tell me where I'm supposed to go. 'Cause I'm kind of lost, kind of confused, kind of horny. Doesn't work. Okay. People aren't that good yet. So I have gun, but like, what do I use gun for? Could just kill everybody. Won't be getting up again. Oh, he's just back. What? How did a shot to the head not just insta-kill you? I mean, it does with them. Neutralize. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him right in the dick. They're all neutralized. Forever. Because, yeah, they kept saying that Metal Gear was downstairs, but, like, I kinda can't go in here. Is there something I'm missing? Oh! I can go down this one now. That's what I was doing wrong. Raven?
Raven?
Oh. Can I get up on this? How do I get that? Oh, you can climb. Eh, I'm full on bullets anyway. It's finally in the closet.
Freeze.
Can I make him do anything? Guess not. You know, this game is so far way better, but the lack of directioning is still a problem.
Freeze.
I'm confused. Like, am I supposed to be able to do anything when I do that to them? Or is it just so I can have some fun? And the fact that I am full on rations makes me so happy. Stop moving. Right in the butt. I don't think I need to go that way, because I think that's just back out the door that I couldn't go into anyways. Granade. I just do a short stream because I'm so tired. Am I missing something again? I think I am. Oh, that's a dead end. We're just in the engine room. Hey Otacon, what the fuck do I need to do?
Snake, Metal Gear is in the holds below the tanker's deck. Go down.
Oh, it is more homoerotic. Okay, but how do I go down from here? You know, sometimes you gotta go up to go down. God, I was right. Hello?
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Don't question me. Oh, this was the door that I couldn't go through before.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the
Okay.
M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
What? But I
Stop
shot
moving
it.
around. Snake?
Oh, that's game over number 1. Of God knows how many. Guess there was a second one to shoot for these. There is. But where is it? That one got the first one. Is it this thing here? Was. That was mean. But like,
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant.
I don't know how to put it. It was
Order
less
to continue
mean
at
than
your posts until that time.
the last game. I like how carefully he walks over them. He was jamming.
Nothing to report.
That careful walk is a fun detail. These games are weirdly, like, detailed, especially for their time. I like it. And it explains why in Death Stranding there's so much probably unnecessary detailing of things, but I like it. I am a fan of Death Stranding. I will never stream it though, because it's not a stream game. Damn. They caked him up for this. Oh, that's a few people. I think we've had more than 14 or 18 people at this point. I haven't been keeping count, though.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
All right.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
I am.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
She is not safe. The most important reason to have more polygons is giving Snake more cake. Yeah. Honestly.
Who goes there?
Oh, shit. Oh, I guess we're... Oh, what am I doing? What a grenade. That went right back to me. Yeah. I didn't know how he threw it. Fun fact, the pulling it out with your teeth thing does not work. That's how you break your teeth.
Aim for the lights.
That's fine. Oh, lit. Like, I know I'm also playing this game on easy difficulty, but, like, it even feels nicer. Oh my god. Okay, but this aim is shit. Why can't I? Maybe I spoke too soon. We're definitely over 18 people at this point. That was 6 just then. I do know that for one of the games that they made for this, like, they actually had people in the military run them through courses so they could learn more to make it more accurate.
Who goes there?
And I like that. I like the attention to detail.
Tarashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Dude is so gay. No straight person is this extra. So how's he got another hand again?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
Oh my god.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
I'm so sleepy.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated the... Development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish.
That's Phil Lamar.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these...
Am I supposed to get caught, I guess? Or is that the end? Yep.
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
It started seeming like I was supposed to get caught there.
Of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world.
Oh, I guess I just need to get a picture of the video that's playing.
Nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment,
Pictures. Zoom in with that.
every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Okay, that's
Worse
that.
yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
Hold on, sorry.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
I think I just need to go up here.
Render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Or am I supposed to get pictures of that? I can't
The
tell.
balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Because I can't remember if they said the Metal Gear is actually on the ship or not.
The only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. It is my greatest... I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generations. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Shit.
To move on, Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out of massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great man.
I think I'm going the right way. Cutscenes are playing.
You're all familiar with the
Damn, why has he got a thong on there?
Administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
I found it.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not.
So this is the computer I need to upload it to.
Metal Gear Rex and next generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the...
Good.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense.
Good.
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to
I'm fully
flush out
understanding
and
what
rid
he's
our
saying.
country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national
Good.
to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path.
I find it funny how well I'm sneaking in here.
This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight.
Good.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render...
I feel like I shouldn't have done that. I forget that you have a dodge roll now.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... I'm sorry. You need to take another one. Next up is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Some writer must have had fun with writing that
Next
speech.
one
Oh
is-
yeah.
You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
There's the first one I
the
took.
next one is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The last one is... Okay,
yes.
that's good.
The shot from the right is in the bag.
I didn't mean to.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
See.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Spaghetti cinema. Ah, so this is where he starts using all of the shaky cam stuff.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
I know they get worse as the games go on.
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
That's a lot less soldiers. Wait, what? Oh, it's a different person.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
This one's definitely a lot more interesting so far. Video quality.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Oh.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Well, I guess that's the final boss. You know, maybe.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking
That's supposed to be
about?
Chernobyl
After
instead.
the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Or is that an actual place?
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is rationed, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
I don't know history, especially military history, so I don't know if that's an actual thing that happened.
Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo. How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Lale Lily Lo.
With Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
How many times do you think it took him to get that?
Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Oh, this is before the ass. Also, how do you get a new arm? Like, where'd that come from?
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't attack him. What? Did he just put it up his butt? Did he just put it up his butt?
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Don't let him get away!
Oh, why he got a corset on though? What the fuck?
It's been a while, brother.
What?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
What? What the fuck?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
What?
Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
How? What? How does that work? Okay. Sure, why not? That doesn't look comfortable. I'm gonna be real here.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
You know what? I'm gonna say something. Wood. Metal Gear Rex kinda hot. I hope I'm not alone on that. I kinda would.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Just drink the water. Oh. A water beam. You're just making it hotter.
Snake! Snake!
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Now Metal Gear can spit on someone. Yeah. In my mouth. I'm gonna fly too.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
God damn. Why am I thirsting over this thing?
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh. Well, that's a lot more interesting. Save? Yes. Yay! Scientists had made thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects on computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Interesting.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Are they talking about the oil, like the actual oil spill?
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
See, I know about this place because I've played a bit of 5. My understanding is, like, this is the location that, like, your hub is. I've always kind of wondered what the significance of it was.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important
Also,
person in a sense.
The most important person?
For context, when this game came out, or was coming out, the demo stopped where we just saved.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario.
Fishies.
If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Oh.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you.
Isn't that the guy you play?
When you hear that noise, press the select button.
I won't say anything yet.
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of
I do like that it actually shows things now. That helps a lot.
Your new
I still miss the
sneaky suit
artwork.
uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances.
Bulge.
The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
So, the demo and everything, and advertising, didn't show anything past that opening mission. And, it was very much so a kept secret of, oh god. What was going to come. But yes, you were right about the Raiden thing. I don't like these goggles. Can I remove the helmet thing yet, please? I feel it's unnecessary. Ass. What the fuck?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
That weird shit. Oh, there's somebody else there. Wait a minute. That was Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area.
Then who am I playing as?
Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator.
What the fuck was that?
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
What?
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the
Something's
action
definitely
button in
weird
front of
with
the
those
node.
discussions. I know, right?
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Good to know. Want the rations.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner
What?
enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But
Why
these
do
are
we have a
black market
cannon
Russian
reason?
weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Good to know. Code name. Ew. Why would I want to be from the UK? Imagine being from the UK and America, honestly. Whee! Where's America? Oh, there it is. Interesting. What? Did that just kick me out to the beginning? This feels different. The writers are definitely having fun. Oh no, this is the same. Okay, I am going to end things here though, because I am very tired. Why is that not working? Okay, let me do that. And I'm gonna see if we have anybody trade. I don't think we will. But we will continue this tomorrow for sure. Not tomorrow, what am I saying? Oh wow, nobody's live. Okay. We'll continue it next Wednesday. So long, everybody. Have a good day. Whee!